Nah, you go.
Doesn't matter who goes first when your ops is sweeter than a glucose surge. Whacking the moles, it's like using nukes to shoot gophers. The contrast between Zada and Juno's Dirk is longer than a two-tone shirt.
They should have thrown their boots on first and equipped the holster and contact they next to kin, cause me and Klopp's dry and ops quicker than Westerns. They no questioning how we run in this sector.
Like a game of chicken last second turn.
And hit them with a John Wayne gesture, leaving their relatives to pick up their skeletons and bury it with the bone collector. Combined, I killed those guys so many times I figured they would have known better.
But don't, cause close as Zod and Dirk get to the KO, they're to kill. Ciphering in the car with Stig and a bowl of post cereal. Run a whack MCs down like, look, ma, no steering wheel.
And I don't care to take some merciful shots like it's your sub-bars. I'll raise the pressure for your final rest. Zol, can't you see you're just a knockoff control? You're out of your depths.
Like trying to drown a tortoise or get a point through Dirk's?
Round, enormous, thick skull that got a sour look on his face like that man that's sucking warheads.
Feeding us more filler than over-the-counter store meds?
Or is it all cap? And you're just trying to hide the contusions. The simple conclusion is Dirk's face about to be blackened and Zod's from the bruise, and yet he thinks he's a pro, but
Dirk isn't known to run with clicks that hold triggers, but getting so much criticism has him pissed the load. Leaves a bad taste in your mouth like you swallow piss and snow. Because the composition of our competition is esophaguses go.
And if Zod and Dirk start bugging out, then we pest control, suited up with a mask on, pulling the house down till your breath is cold. A different version of getting raided.
Zod thinks he's a 10 when he's attitude. Rating yourself isn't an accurate stat to use, especially when it's attached with his attitude.
And an ego that's so big that it could gap the moon in an afternoon and raise that submarine for a collapse can boom. Supposed to be 4 of us here, but only 2 locked in like a panic room. You had 0.
David is Jewish, and Zod is Jamaican. Polar opposites, you making me ponder if God exists.
I mean, it's not preposterous. One's an awkward bitch, and the other's ancestors survived Auschwitz. Now they 2 males getting stamped out like Bryans in post offices.
The problem is Zod and Dirk are well known. But ain't it all popular like hall monitors?
Got your hall pass?
Me and Stig the type to brawl fast while y'all gather like commoners and haul ass.
Zod's a nerd. Trust, you don't need binoculars to learn that it's all facts.
Right? Like the fact that Zod and Dirk is a duel is exceptionally funny when neither has the same method of punching. Your lame attempt to point out where Canadian won't land when Newfoundland isn't connected to country.
Like they head to the body, the pad is a splatter mat, and the pencil's a shoddy. So quit the chicken scratch and pull that trigger back to your noggin and rot slow. Using your blood to paint a portrait like it's Hobson's Picasso.
You're receiving this hot smoke, but you're not though. Give me the wrong tone, the combos, or the jawbone will comp both. Like your mom told you to chomp so. Breaking down your DNA like compost. For the hollow words can leave Zod's throat.
While Dirk's beyond broke, he still responds to dope, but doesn't fix well like people that talk close. So you couldn't make a bond hold, so better stick to the compound like a crossbow or be a lasso. Because at this point, the only line Dirk wouldn't touch is a Congo.
Zod'll black out like drug persuasion for Punch Gray's chins.
Or Dirk memorizes his scripts like nursing patients.
Wrestling to become top tier. Zod's flair won't help his soul learn when he's not here mentally because he's really dumb for believing we'll feel it because his head is filled with so much hot air.
Thoughts are not there.
Like a pause where you can see the punch rolling past the bar.
Like a lawyer wearing Heelys drunk?
Dirk conceals his buzz like he's dealing drugs.
And the police are us?
Nah, you got it upside down. Like a ceiling plug.
They thought we moved enough, but the only way that we don't crush these cheeky fucks is if our fists slip off their greasy mug.
Because we're not the team you should be beefing with. Being good is a secret. You're not good at keeping shit.
Facts.
His match is open closed like a book because he is lit. For believing we wouldn't think that Dirk is reading because his beak is tipped.
Like he's a snitch?
Waiting to see if his word holds like weak cement.
Nah, they trailing off like dirt roads. Black Zod ain't got complex bars. The best part of his rounds when he scraps it and makes a fresh start. And to beat us, it takes so long, you wouldn't see the #1 fan of LeBron to the next card.
Right? Because Zod and Dirk is a perfect squad. 30-odd and used to taking L's. Only time that there's a draw, Dirk and Zod battling couldn't stir the pot.
And I wouldn't clap for y'all because you ain't worth applause. Not even a Good job, homie, with the affirming nod, because the only thing that's certain, Claps,
The Durkin's eye need to hang it up like a curtain rod.
time.
Let's go, man. Let's go. That was team. That was team
Fucking
DnA.
close.
Woo, that was some heat.
Hey, Zod, I love your defense, my nigga. I can't wait to see what your defense is impeccable. They
I
was
ain't gonna lie.
wilding, and you don't